North Laurel Jaguar basketball is brought to you all season long by Revolution Physical Therapy in London, Kentucky. At 195 Commercial Drive, Suite 100, Revolution PT specializes in sports rehab, injury recovery, and personalized care to help you heal, strengthen, and get back in the game. Call 606-657-5111 today to schedule your appointment and stop letting pain slow you down. Revolution Physical Therapy, be better, move better, play better. North Laurel Jaguar basketball is brought.
Hey everyone, join Heaven's Hour with Elijah Jervis, Ethan Eversole, Jonathan Gibson, and J.J. Combs each Saturday at 9 a.m. on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London, and on Facebook and YouTube, where we break down the Word and bring it to life for you with Bible-based preaching and teaching for this generation. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Heaven's Hour each Saturday at 9, with an encore presentation at 9 p.m. on Sunday nights on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London. Monticello Banking Company is a Kentucky-based financial institution with a rich history spanning well over a century. Established in 1895, we've been providing personal and business banking solutions to our customers, offering a wide range of services like checking and savings accounts, CDs, money market accounts, loans, credit cards, wealth management, and online banking solutions. Monticello Bank on 5th Street in London, serving our youth.
Gondolier Italian Restaurant of London is a proud supporter of North Laurel Athletics. Locally owned and operated, Doyle Jones and his family and staff use only the freshest ingredients with the largest menu selection around. Here are just a few of the things folks are saying about Gondolier. Fast, friendly service. Everything was delicious. While another satisfied customer says great service and staff. The food is amazing and has yet to disappoint. GondelierofLondon.com. North Laurel and Gondolier are a winning team.
Your local Burger King with locations in the London Shopping Center and at 1875 North Main in London proudly supports Laurel County's young athletes. Have it your way at BK.
At BK. Have it your way. Your own.
Hey everyone, Robbie Grimes here, candidate for Laurel County Sheriff. Our youth is very important to me. That's the reason I pledged to put a DARE officer back in our schools. I have over 25 years of law enforcement experience, with 18 years at the Laurel County Sheriff's Office, rising through the ranks all the way to major. If you want a sheriff truly dedicated to seeing our kids succeed, vote for me, Robbie Grimes for Sheriff. Go to robbiegrimes.com for more information. Thank you and God bless.
Center Target Firearms and Indoor Range at 607 Don's Drive behind London's Walmart has a great indoor firearms range and affordable prices for times, targets, and all kinds of firearms. Also ask us about teaching firearm safety and handling. Walk-ups are welcome or phone 606-260-8822. Open each day except Sunday. Come in now and check out our range and simulator. And always shoot Center Target.
For quality casework since 1975, look no further than Stidham Cabinet Incorporated at 471 Nursery Road in Corbin. If you want experience, expertise, and dedication, you've found it at Stidham Cabinet. Come create your dream design by visiting our 2,000 square foot showroom, or visit StidhamCabinet.com to see a list of all of our name brand products to choose from. That's Stidham Cabinet, 471 Nursery Road in Corbin. Phone number 606-528-3648 or 800-425-0899.
Your Laurel County Judge Executive David Westerfield wants you to know he is seeking another term this upcoming May 2026. In this position since 2011, Judge Westerfield seeks your support as our fine county of Laurel continues to grow and expand, and also heal and recover from the recent devastation left by last May's tornado. David has several years of experience in local government with a proven track record. Judge Westerfield has laid a solid foundation, and there's more to be done. That's why he's asking for your vote this upcoming May primary, paid for by David Westerfield. Souls Harbor is a full gospel church. Powerful preaching, inspirational music, and spirit-filled worship are present at all of our services. Souls Harbor Church offers many ministries to share the gospel of Jesus. We offer various activities and groups for all ages. Ministries abound for our youth. Our Wednesday family night services provide for Royal Rangers and missionettes. And we proudly support all of our area's young athletes at Souls Harbor. Go Lady Jags in your quest for a state title.
North Laurel Jaguar basketball is brought to you all season long by Revolution Physical Therapy in London, Kentucky. At 195 Commercial Drive, Suite 100, Revolution PT specializes in sports rehab, injury recovery, and personalized care to help you heal, strengthen, and get back in the game. Call 606-657-5111 today to schedule your appointment and stop letting pain slow you down. Revolution Physical Therapy, be better, move better, play better.
Whether it's a new piece of equipment, attachments, parts, or service, London's Meade Tractor is your local hometown dealer. We offer a wide selection of financing options to meet any budget. With a new location at 2800 East Hal Rogers Parkway, we have an extensive inventory, both new and used. We carry John Deere, Krone, Kuhn, ACI, HLA, and so much more. Stop in for a visit today. Meade Tractor proudly supports our area's youth. At East Bernstadt First Baptist Church, Pastor Norm Brock and his congregation are like the community they serve, a blend of good things, contemporary styles of worship combined with traditional favorites. They feel that worship is an important opportunity to sing and praise God in all circumstances. At First Baptist Church of East Bernstadt, you'll find yourself surrounded by encouraging people who want to love and serve you and help you find hope in Jesus. We're all about loving and serving so that all may know God, and you have a place here with us. We support all of our area's youth sports teams, and we say go Jaguars. First Baptist Church of East Bernstadt, here to serve.
Hey basketball fans, this is Coach T, Walter T. Hewlett, candidate for Laurel County Judge Executive. With 43 years in education and coaching, I know how to build a championship team, and I'm ready to work for you. I'm bringing community leaders, business owners, and government together to build a stronger Laurel County and a stronger Southern Kentucky. This isn't my campaign, it's our campaign. On Election Day, vote Coach T, number 1 on the ballot for Laurel County Judge Executive. It's tea time.
Paid for by Walter T. Hewlett for Laurel County Judge Executive. True Colors, LLC, is a residential and commercial finishing company you can trust. Dustin Lewis and his team of quality professionals can do the job great or small, and True Colors is a proud supporter of North Laurel Nation. Find True Colors, LLC on Facebook or phone 606-657-5300. True quality, true service, true colors. Your Laurel County PVA, Don McFadden, would like you to be aware of the homestead exemption available to homeowners age 65 and older. Applicants must own and maintain the home as his or her primary residence as of January 1st of each year to qualify for an exemption. If granted, the exemption will lower the taxable value of your home by a designated dollar amount set by the Kentucky State Legislature. Don't wait. Apply at any time during the year you turn 65. The earlier the better. You can sign up online or visit the office. Don McFadden, Laurel County PVA. That's laurelpva.com or phone 606-864-2889. Jailbreaker brand flavored potato chips. Jailbreaker. Simply can't be beat. The Cell Boss blend tastes delicious with just the right blend of sweet and spicy. Jailbreaker. Find Jailbreaker at sporting events, convenience, and grocery stores all across the region. Jamie Mosley takes pride in serving only the best, and Jailbreaker brand certainly supports all of our area's youth sports teams. Jailbreaker. Heartstrings Mental Health, is a growing mental health clinic in London who believes in a patient-centered approach to mental health care. We are a full-scale mental health clinic dedicated to providing a wide range of services to meet an individual's needs. We take the time to listen to our patients and work collaboratively with them as well as their other providers to develop a treatment plan that addresses their unique needs and goals. We offer the largest availability for Spravato treatments in Kentucky. We also provide early point testing for children ages 16 to 30 months, allowing us to help identify signs of autism at an early age. In addition, we offer comprehensive evaluations for autism, ADHD, depression, anxiety, and more for children, teens, and adults. 606-770-5086. Or you can find us on the web at heartstringsmentalhealth.org.
Spring is in the air, and it's time to step into something new at Shoe In. From fresh styles for everyday comfort to durable footwear for work and outdoor adventures, Shoe In has the perfect fit for the entire family. Shop brands like Ariat, Carhartt, The North Face, Brooks, Hoka, New Balance, and many more. Whether you're on the job or on the trail or on the go, Shoe In has you covered. Stop by today and get ready for spring. Shoe In, where comfort and style walk together.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. We are live from Rupp Arena on this beautiful Wednesday morning here. This is Jaelyn Black, joined by Jared Wilson, and we are coming to you live to bring you all the action here at Rupp Arena as your North Laurel Jags prepare to take on the Warren Central Dragons in the first of the 2026 UK Healthcare KHSAA Boys Sweet 16. Man, I'm excited, Jared. Going to be a fun week.
Yeah, that's right. And we expect to be here more than today. So it just does not get better than this in the state of Kentucky. If you love basketball as much as everybody in Laurel County does, it just don't get any better than this. And there's just a lot of excitement, a lot of energy. You've got a good crowd here from North Laurel, a whole lot of people that we see on a regular basis. We got a good student section down here in North Laurel. As they stand today, they've got the same chance as everybody else, except, with the exception of St. X or whichever one lost earlier. But they've got the same chance as everybody else to go and win a state title as it stands right now. They've got the same chance as these other 15 schools that are left. So it's going to be a good game, exciting. We're glad we get to bring it to you, get to call it. And this is another thrill for us. We got to do this last year. We're getting to do it again. And we're so thankful that these boys put on such a good show all year and played so well that they made it here, and we all get to enjoy this and pull for them, root for them as they try to accomplish this goal of winning a state title.
Absolutely. And, Jared, I'm just thinking about the things that motivate this North Laurel team, and one of them is when they got a crowd to play in front of, and I'm looking around this awesome arena here and seeing so much blue and green within the crowd and seeing great support from our community here this morning. So I'm feeling excited, feeling grateful for the Jaguar family and everyone who showed out, and I think it's going to help boost us this morning.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that we talked about last year. You want people to come out here and support this team, and they've done that. This team's got a lot of hype and around it with how well they did last year, and they're here now, so it's going to be a good game, and they've got a good chance to win, and we're glad everybody's here to support them.
Absolutely, and just a quick preview here. Warren Central, 26-3 on the season, haven't played much competition, but we'll step aside for the national anthem, and then we will come back and hopefully give you a quick preview on this Warren Central team here on the Jaguar Broadcasting Network.
Michael's Salon is a full-service salon offering a wide variety of hair, wax, nail, and spa services. Visit us on Facebook or go to michaelssalon.com, located at 260 Pinetop Road in London. We want you to leave relaxed, renewed, and thrilled with our services. Your happiness is our priority. So we want you to be happy with your visit and ready to come see us again soon. Michael's Salon is also a proud supporter of North Laurel Nation. The Palace Family Entertainment Center has 60,000 square feet of fun and games, 18 bowling lanes, the largest arcade in town, an indoor go-kart track, a full-service snack bar, and now introducing Crazy Axes, our new axe-throwing facility. Ask us about our bowling leagues and birthday party rooms. Come for the thrills and excitement and stay for the fun. We have it all at the Palace on North Main next to Kroger. Since 2010, John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff, now ready to serve in their new location at 1380 East Highway 192 in London, Monday through Friday 8 to 4. John Root, providing a safe, secure place for the residents of and visitors to our fine county of Laurel, and he proudly supports all area youth activities.
Hello, my name is Chance McPeak, and I'm running for Magistrate of District Number 5. I've spent more than 20 years serving our community as a proven volunteer, problem solver, and hands-on leader. I believe leadership means being proactive, seeing issues before they become problems, and planning for the future with a clear vision and common sense mentality. I'm open-minded, reliable, and committed to making decisions that put our families, our safety, and our growth first. This is my home where I raised my 3 children with my wife, Katie, and we are ready to work every day to move District 5 forward together. Please consider voting McPeak for Magistrate in May of 2026. Thank you. This has been paid for by Chance McPeak.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. Jalen Black, Jared Wilson on the call here at Rupp Arena for North Laurel Jags first round game against the Warren Central Dragons. And as I mentioned before we headed to the break for National Anthem there, Warren Central 26-3 on the season. They're coached by William Unseld. Coach Unseld and his son a couple years back went all the way, brought home a state championship back to Warren Central, and what a run it was for them. I was talking to Jared off air before we started the stream here, and Warren Central shot either 50% field goal or better every single game that run, and Coach Unseld spoke on it ahead of this tournament, saying that was just a special team offensively. But this year's Warren Central team is unique in the fact that they don't necessarily have a guy, if you know what I mean. Reese Davidson, he's our guy. Warren Central really doesn't have this one standout player. It's really even kill. They're led in scoring by the senior Caleb Prince, 11.7 points per game, shooting 46.1% from field goal range. Then the junior Armani Bird, 10.9 points per game. The number 13, Dominic Anthony, 9.9 points per game. Then you have number 5, Karan Johnson, the senior, 8.1 points per game. And number 4, Jeremiah McCombs, 6.8 points per game. And I could just go on and on. We have someone else averaging 6, someone else 5.4, someone else 4.1, someone else 2.1. I mean, every person on here is averaging nearly a point for this team. And that's just really unique in this day and age. Typically, you have one outstanding player, and then you have a bunch of players who fill in the other roles on the team. But that's not the case with this Warren Central team. It's almost like they have any person on the team that could get hot at any given moment. And North Laurel, that'll make it hard for North Laurel, to have a game plan going in because it's so spread out. There's not really one person to focus on defensively. But regardless, I think North Laurel has the upper hand here. They only played one similar opponent. That was Taylor County, and that was both of the games. Warren Central versus Taylor County and North Laurel versus Taylor County was kind of the tale of two halves. North Laurel started out really hot in their first half, and then Taylor County chipped away and almost came away with the win, but North Laurel held on to secure that victory in the jungle. And then Warren Central struggled in the first half. Taylor County led, and then in the second half was able to come back and take the victory. So that's the only similar opponent there, and both North Laurel and Warren Central defeated Taylor County. So really not much to go on here, Jared.
No, not at all. And this Warren Central team, like you talked about there's a 1-point win over Taylor County, and this is a very fast Warren Central team. The team that they played, South Warren, in the championship game of the 4th region, they really struggled to even stay with them. That team was not nearly as athletic as this North Laurel team and lost by about 20 points. And the other thing about Warren Central is they had an outstanding night shooting the ball. They really drained a lot of threes in the second half that pushed them out in front of South Warren. So if they don't have that same shooting night or shooting afternoon, and then this North Laurel team also being similar in speed to them, it's going to make it hard on Warren Central to do what they did to South Warren to North Laurel. So they've got as good a chance as anybody to win this. These teams are both ranked really highly in the state. I think North is number 8 and South Warren Central is number 4. So they're both real close. These are both top programs. And it's unfortunate they've drawn each other in the first round, but it's just kind of the way it goes here at the region tournament sometimes. You got to play. No matter who it is, you got to play them.
Absolutely. So looking at us right now, we match up pretty well size-wise with this Warren Central team. But like you mentioned, they're faster, athletic. They're going to get up and down the floor, and North Laurel's going to have to be able to control the pace. So here we go. Great crowd on this morning session. You've got number 0, Armani Bird, in the circle with number 30, Mr. Kentucky basketball candidate Reese Davidson, ready to tip off here as we begin the second game of the first session here at Rupp Arena.
Tip is up and won by your North Laurel Jags. Again, gets it in to Elza. He brings it down the floor for the Jags. Over to Rawlings. Warren Central in a man-to-man defense. Feeds it into Cunningham. Back it down. Bird back out. Allen, extra pass. Rawlings left wing three. No good. That one too strong. But the Jags with a big offensive board to save the first possession.
Yeah, those threes like that, if they come off long, they're going to be long rebounds, and North Laurel's in position for them. That was an open look for Jordan Rawlings. He's got to make them, but he's had an open look. That's a good thing. It's a good start.
Davidson now on the right wing. Back to Rawlings, right wing. Thought about the second attempt. Gets to the free throw line. Tough jumper and a foul whistled.
Yep.
So the shot won't go, but they're going to say number 13, Dominic Anthony, hit Rawlings on the arm, so he'll head to the free throw line and shoot 2 for the Jags.
And he had Anthony out of position, Jordan Rawlings did, and I like him pulling down from that three-pointer and taking the mid-range shot. Anthony had no choice but to foul him.
First free throw by Rawlings is no good, and North Laurel yet to be on the board here in the first quarter.
And it felt like Jordan waited a touch there so that Anthony would foul him on that release. That was a good move by the senior.
Second free throw no good, but another offensive board, and Davidson scrapping for it, couldn't come up with it. And Warren Central looks to push up in transition. Anthony couldn't hold on to it, and Rawlings saves it in bounds. Right there we saw that speed and athleticism.
And that's when they love using it, is in transition. They'll do that a whole lot, even off of not a turnover.
Oh, Davidson to the rim.
What a big boy play.
Two-hand flush, and North Laurel Nation is on their feet. Reese Davidson, you are a bad, bad man.
For real, that is not a play you see from a high schooler. That's awesome.
What a first bucket. Jags on the board first, 2-0.
Ooh.
Yeah, Holbert lost it out of bounds, and that was because of the defensive pressure there by Caden Allen.
Yeah, top man Caden Allen. His defensive game has stepped up quite a bit, and that time the pressure he put on that he put on
Holbert,
yes.
Thank
you. The pressure he put on Holbert caused that turnover.
And Warren Central tries.
Oh.
Warren Central got up in a full court press there. North Laurel broke it easily, but Davidson just a little too much on that pass for Rawlings to be able to go up and get it. Lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, that was the exact right read pass, just a little bit out of reach for Jordan Rawlings.
We do want to remind you all, due to restrictions by the KHSAA, this is audio-only stream. If you want to watch the live broadcast, you will have to go to NFHS Network. That's a three taken by Bird, and he knocks it down. Warren Central up 3-2 here, 6.5 minutes left in the first. Elza to Davidson. They get it past the press. Now to Rawlings. Left wing three. Got it.
Yeah, North Laurel showing Warren Central, you can't press us. We're going to bust it wide open and get an open shot.
Jags up 5-3. Another three. And Johnson knocks it down. Man, we're playing horse out here, Jared.
Right.
3 threes in 3 possessions, and North Laurel turns it over. Johnson, another three. Got it. Oh, my. Karan Johnson with back-to-back threes for Warren Central, and the Dragons lead 9-5. And this is the pace I'm talking about, Jared. The Dragons are trying to speed things up. North Laurel's going to have to be able to stand their own. Rawlings corner three. That one left short, and a good box out by the Dragons. They're looking to push and transition. Elza got the pick off and dive on the floor. We've got a jump ball there. Possession arrow, Warren Central.
Cooper Elza made Warren Central pay for that pace because a lot of those passes are going to be in traffic and contested. Cooper Elza got up off the floor and knocked that ball away. And excellent effort by Reese Davidson, too, to get on the floor and force the jump ball. So good plays all around there to stop that transition opportunity for Warren Central.
And you can look out right now, Jared, and see our guys are kind of starting to feel some fatigue early on with these back and forth possessions. Yep. Warren Central is such a deep team they're going to have an advantage in the fact that they can play multiple guys off the bench. Into the game now was Duncan. He'll get it back up to Johnson. Feeds it into the paint to Duncan. He's kicking back out. Prince attacking in the corner. Drives middle. Pull up in the paint is left short. Rebounded by Elza on the backside.
Yeah, and that was good team defense by Elza and Reese Davidson to force that missed shot.
Allen attacking. Gets it to Rawlings in the corner. Back out to Elza. Elza's being pressured by Prince out top. Gets it to Davidson. He'll dribble it back to the top of the key. Hits Cunningham on the cut and is fouled on the shot. Nice little pick and roll right there. Cunningham was able to get the roll, seal his defender, and then was tripped on the way to the basket.
Yep, and that is all that attention that is focused on Reese Davidson. That allows those opportunities for Corey Cunningham to come open, and he converts on them more often than not.
Cunningham's first free throw is up and in.
And that's such an advantage for North Laurel because, Corey Cunningham, just a sophomore, really still growing as a player, but he's come on very strong this year. And having that post player opposite of Reese Davidson that can score and convert on really open opportunities and then some contested opportunities is very important.
Cunningham 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Jags back within 2. Warren Central leads 9-7. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left to play in this first quarter. Caleb Prince dribbles it out front now, the senior. Leads this team in scoring with 11.7. Is yet to score. Gets to the right block. Is cut off by Cunningham. Dumps it to Duncan. Back out to Prince. Guarded by Cunningham. Tries to blow by. Great defense by Corey Cunningham on the guard.
Absolutely a mismatch for him.
This is Johnson. He'll try another three. That one was too long. And Warren Central saves it inbounds, but they'll kick the ball. Stays with North Laurel.
Yeah, that ball was on just on a line for the shoe of Carter for Warren Central. And I'm, just impressed by Caden Allen's defense. They fought through a screen to still contest that three and force the missed shot.
North Laurel breaks the press. Rawlings in the corner, penetrates back out to Elza. And I might be mistaken, but I thought if the offensive player kicked the ball, then it wasn't a kick ball. Cunningham gets loose for an easy right-handed layup, and the Jags tie things up at 9-all.
So Corey Cunningham puts Warren Central in a position where they got to pick one. They got to pick either Reese Davidson or Corey Cunningham to play defense on, and that's going to work good for North.
Allen all over Johnson as he'll give it up to Prince on the left wing. Comes off of the Duncan screen, gets the three-pointer to drop.
That's something they got to work on. Cooper Elsa's got to fight through that screen to still get there to contest the shot.
Warren Central still in this press, but so far North Laurel not having any troubles as Allen has it on the right wing, back out to Elza. Elza penetrates, gets to the paint, and had Johnson just come from behind and take it from him. Now Prince in the paint, floater up, that one left long, and Cunningham comes down with a big boy board.
We talked about that, the first couple rebounds from Bell County. They're showing it again, Corey Cunningham, he's a man.
And Davidson just so much traffic and too loose of dribbles as he turns it over. Prince heading down the right side of the lane. Pushed off on Allen. Jumper in the paint's long, and another big board by Corey Cunningham.
Yep, Corey Cunningham's turning into the garbage man underneath the basket. He's stealing those rebounds.
Allen, transition three, no good. Rebounded by Bird, and he'll get it to Prince.
I like that shot for Caden Allen. We saw him drill a lot of those early on in the region tournament championship game. He can make that shot. He's got to keep on taking them.
Absolutely. Got to have some rebounders, though.
That's right.
We're a little slow to get back in transition. We need a media timeout desperately here. And Elza playing sticky defense. Prince gets to the left block, kicks it back out to Johnson. Johnson cross-court pass, corner three by Carter is no good, rebounded by Allen, and we're down to 2 minutes here in the first quarter as North Laurel trails by 3.
I'm shocked they didn't bust Jordan Rawlings for a foul. He got Carter right in the face.
Rawlings on the right wing, feeds it into Cunningham. Cunningham working on Duncan, back out to Allen. Allen trying to get free. Nearly threw it away as Davidson corrals it. And we're going to have a foul in the paint as Cunningham hits the deck. That's on number 1, Caleb Prince. And that will take us into a much-needed media timeout for your North Laurel Jags as they're breathing heavy right here, Jared. North Laurel trails to Warren Central 12-9. 1 minute, 38 seconds remain in the first quarter. Jalen Black, Jared Wilson on the call. We'll step aside for a media timeout and be right back in a moment.
North Laurel Jaguar basketball is brought to you all season long by Revolution Physical Therapy in London, Kentucky. At 195 Commercial Drive, Suite 100, Revolution PT specializes in sports rehab, injury recovery, and personalized care to help you heal, strengthen, and get back in the game. Call 606-657-5111 today to schedule your appointment and stop letting pain slow you down. Revolution Physical Therapy, be better, move better, play better.
For quality casework since 1975, look no further than Stidham Cabinet Incorporated at 471 Nursery Road in Corbin. If you want experience, expertise, and dedication, you've found it at Stidham Cabinet. Come create your dream design by visiting our 2,000 square foot showroom, or visit StidhamCabinet.com to see a list of all of our name brand products to choose from. That's Stidham Cabinet, 471 Nursery Road in Corbin. Phone number 606-528-3648 or 800-425-0899.
Your local Burger King with locations in the London Shopping Center and at 1875 North Main in London proudly supports Laurel County's young athletes. Have it your way at BK.
Season today at BK. Have it your way. Your own.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. North Laurel trails Warren Central 12-9 with 1:38 left to play here in the first quarter. And, man, what a long quarter this has been for the Jags. I feel like we knew this was going to happen and be the case coming in, but Warren Central has definitely been getting it up and down the floor quickly, and we can kind of see how that's affecting some of our players. But we've got number 5, Cam Anderson, checking into the ball game. He will replace number 14, Corey Cunningham, give him a quick breather, and North Laurel set to inbound underneath their own basket. Ilza lobs it up to Davidson. Can't get it to go, but a great follow by Ilza. Gets the layup on the left side.
Yeah, you had some of these Warren Central players just did not pay attention to Cooper Ilza on the backside rebound. Made him pay.
Warren Central leads 12-11. McCombs gets it over to Anthony. Anthony now to Johnson. Gets in the paint. Nowhere to go. Kicks it back out to Holbert. Back to Johnson. Gets loose for a 3. That one no good. Rebounded by Davidson. And he's throwing bodies off of him left and right, Jared.
Yeah, and Warren Central is running ball screen after ball screen and getting people open. They're just not making some of these shots.
Davidson catches it. Goes up through the contact and will head to the line and shoot 2. That was on number 3, Ryan Holbert. His first foul.
Rich Davidson at the line for 2.
So far, North Laurel has 0 fouls this quarter. Warren Central has 4. As Davidson knocks down the first free throw.
And we're starting to see North Laurel lean on Reese Davidson a little bit here. You saw them try to get some of these other players involved early on, like Jordan Rawlings and Caden Allen, but now they need to start leaning on their leading scorer, the man who put up 40 twice last year at the state tournament. So, and they're starting to do that. They got a couple foul shots. There's going to be a lot of those that Reese is going to have to make today. He's going to get fouled a ton for this Warren Central team.
Ojari Merle heads to the bench for the Dragons. He was replaced by number 0, Bird, who's back into the ballgame. And Davidson comes up with the steal.
Yep, Jordan Rawlings with the back tap.
And Coach Valentine giving the signal to hold 35 seconds. North Laurel going to be as patient as possible here. Noble into the ballgame. His pass was deflected, and he'll let it go out of bounds. Smart play there by RJ.
Yeah, and he used his body to keep Anthony away from the basketball so he couldn't even attempt to bring it back in back. That was just a really smart play. It's kind of like he's boxing out almost.
Yeah.
That was super smart. Yep.
Number 10, Ian Daniel into the ballgame for the Dragons. Elza hits Davidson on the cut. 25 seconds back out to Rawlings. Over to Elza. North Laurel being patient. Down to 20 seconds.
Yep, that's the exact right call. They just need to take it, try to all the way down to the end of the first quarter.
14 seconds. Davidson with it out front. Down to 10 seconds. He's dribbling around. Now to 8. Finds Anderson. Corner 3 wide open. That one long. Rebounded 2 seconds. And the heave at the buzzer is no good for the Dragons. So that'll do it for first quarter. North Laurel heads into the second quarter with a 13-12 lead over Warren Central Dragons. This is Jaelyn Black, Jared Wilson on the call. We'll step aside for a quick break. Be right.
True Colors LLC is a residential and commercial finishing company you can trust. Dustin Lewis and his team of quality professionals can do the job great or small, and True Colors is a proud supporter of North Laurel Nation. Find True Colors LLC on Facebook or phone 606-657-5300. True quality, true service, true colors. Whether it's a new piece of equipment, attachments, parts, or service, London's Meade Tractor is your local hometown dealer. We offer a wide selection of financing options to meet any budget. With a new location at 2800 East Hal Rogers Parkway, we have an extensive inventory, both new and used. We carry John Deere, Krone, Kuhn, ACI, HLA, and so much more. Stop in for a visit today. Meade Tractor proudly supports our area's youth.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network as we are about to begin the second quarter here. Just want to remind you all, due to restrictions set by the KHSAA, this is an audio-only broadcast. We will not have any live streaming of the game. Audio only here. But yeah, North Laurel heads into the second quarter leading 13-12 over Warren Central. And, man, has this been a fast-paced game, Jared.
And they've needed these extended breaks between the media timeout in the first quarter and this one right here at the end of the quarter. They've needed these breaks to catch their breath because, like you talked about, Warren Central is so deep and every one of those players are so fast. And there's just not – they don't play that many players. They only play 7, and Warren Central plays about 12. So they're really running them really hard. But North Laurel, once they got settled back down, got their breath back, that final minute, 37 of the half, they really got back in it, and, they're sitting down up a point right now.
Absolutely, and if you're Coach Valentine, you've got to be happy with the way your team's performed so far in the first quarter. North Laurel basketball here as we start the second. Allen has it on the left wing, feeds it into Davidson. Davidson draws the double team, shoots over top of him, can't get the shot to go, and Valentine not pleased with that shot attempt there.
Yeah, he had Cooper Ells' defenders who come off and doubled Reese, and he had Cooper streaking toward the basket, just didn't hit him.
And the pull-up jumper by Bird is no good. That 15-footer was long.
Yep.
Rebounded by your Jags.
And this man-to-man for North Laurel, you talked about it, very sticky right now. There's not many open looks for Warren Central other than just a couple off ball screens.
And a close call as Allen stepped to the pass, saved the turnover, gets the his spot jumper. Smooth.
My goodness. That is a difference maker right there. Somebody who he's doing it all on his own. He's got a defender all over him and still can make that shot. That's a huge advantage for North Laurel.
I said it last night in our late night talk show that was the one player I was excited to watch play on Rupp Arena's floor.
Yep.
He's played such a huge role in this team's success this season as only a sophomore. Anthony gets into the paint. Tough move there. Spin move into the jumper, got it to fall.
Yeah, he just elevated over Cooper Elza, and Cooper couldn't get up there to contest it.
Elza now on the right side. And we've got a foul in the paint. They're going to get Armani Bird there for that foul.
And that's him and Corey Cunningham fighting underneath the basket. And Corey is taking a lot of punishment from these couple of tough rebounds he's had. And then these offensive possessions, Bird's putting a ton of pressure on him, but Corey's fighting right back.
And he's doing it in a smart manner.
Yes.
He earlier on in the season, as Davidson, his defender got lost, and the backdoor cut leads to a two-hand jam. Jags up 17-14, but Corey, what I was getting at is he earlier on in the season would get caught with some of those fouls trying to push back, but now he's smart about it. Man, tough foul call on the baseline drive. Not even sure who they're going to get there. Ooh.
They busted Reese for that?
They got Davidson on that.
Huh.
That's the first foul we've had all ball game, though. I don't know what I guess a reach in there, but
yeah, I think he made a little bit of contact with him on that, like on the baseline drive there. I think it should have been a foul, but yeah.
Daniel over to Hulbert. He'll take the left wing three. It's left short, rebounded by Allen. And Valentine calling for this offense to slow down here. Ooh, Elza took a tough hit there to the face. And they'll get the foul on number 13, Dominic Anthony. That's his second foul. So Looks like he is staying in the game as number 5, Karan Johnson, and number 1, Caleb Prince check back into the ball game. They replace Daniel and Holbert. Davidson gets it in to Cunningham over to Elza. North Laurel leads 17-14. Allen feeds Cunningham on the left block. Back to Allen. Comes off the screen. Doesn't have any opening there.
And in this man-to-man, they're doubling. Every time there's a pass in the paint, they're doubling.
Davidson now to Allen. Quick catch and shoot. Ooh, that one rimmed in and out. Rebounded by the Dragons. Prince looking to push. Back tapped by Davidson into the hands of Allen. He gets it back up to Davidson. And Davidson just a floater up and in, plus the foul. And one, Reese Davidson.
This right here, this is what star players do, right? He's a candidate for Mr. Basketball. We'll find out on Sunday if he wins it or not. And he is putting on a show here. So far, got 8 points. Just having a heck of an evening. The turnover here on the defensive end, then turns around and puts in a good-looking bucket. There's nobody on this Warren Central team that can stay with Reese Davidson, especially when he gets a head of steam going in transition.
Jared, I'm lucky that call went our way because that was a tough one. Davidson tried his best to elevate vertically and not go into the defender as he gets the ball to fall right there. Jags up 20-14.
Warren Central kind of backing it out for a little bit. A couple turnovers forced in transition. They got to slow down and quit making those mistakes. Credit to North Laurel's defense for getting them out of their game.
And right there,
wow.
Caden Allen fired up, forces the 5-second call right there.
How about that for Caden Allen? The sophomore putting on a heck of a show on defense.
So Caden Allen forcing the turnover, and then we'll have a 30-second timeout taken by head coach William Unseld for the Warren Central Dragons. We'll step aside for a quick break. In 30
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. Okay, so we didn't get the 5-second call. We just forced the timeout taken there.
And they need those timeouts.
Yeah.
You would hate to burn them on having to avoid a 5-second call.
So to Warren Central basketball as Bird gets it over to Johnson. Now to McCombs in the corner. Spin move, attacks baseline, kicks to Duncan in the paint. Back out to Prince. Comes off the screen to the left side. Kicks to Bird in the corner. He has nothing. Now to Duncan at the high post. Extra pass to McCombs. Attacks baseline, blocked by Davidson, out of bounds.
And see, what an advantage for North Laurel to have a rim protector like Reese Davidson who can cover so much ground. It's hard to space him out of the paint unless you've got an excellent three-point shooter at your 5 position. You're not keeping Reese Davidson away from the goal.
No, and we got beat right there on the dribble, and Davidson was just lucky he was there. And, he went up for the block on that one. That time caught the body of Karan Johnson. And he gets the bucket plus the foul. So 3-point opportunity for Johnson as he heads to the line. And that's going to be the second foul on Davidson. So he's going to have to be smart here in the next 4.5 minutes of the first half.
Yeah, it changes his perspective on defense a little bit. He cannot be as aggressive as he'd like to be with those 2 fouls.
Johnson misses the free throw. And we've got a foul. We got a foul on Cunningham on the rebound. It always shocks me when the foul's on the person who was on the floor because I don't how do you end up on the floor if he's the one that fouled?
Right.
Warren Central basketball. Johnson over to Prince, right wing. Now to Bird. He'll catch and shoot the 3, way short as that goes out of bounds. North Laurel ball.
And that is not the shot for Bird. I don't think that's a shot they want him to be taking. And you could tell. By the way, Corey Cunningham was playing defense on him about 3 or 4 steps off. He knew he couldn't make that shot.
Shockingly, he's shooting 32.6%.
Well, maybe he can make that shot.
Typically, you want to be around as close to the 40% as you can, but 32% is not bad. Yeah, that's still good for high school level. Davidson, 2 people on him, couldn't get the layup to go, but the rebound was knocked out of bounds off the Dragons. Stays with North Laurel. Jags lead 20-16. Rawlings wide open in the corner. That one won't fall. Rebounded by Warren Central. Prince up ahead to Duncan, and he couldn't handle the pass.
And Warren Central is playing too fast, right? Like, that's their game. They want to go fast, but they're playing so fast that North Laurel's putting them in compromised positions and knocking a lot of these balls away. And that's a credit to their film study, too, because they've seen the way they like to pass up the floor, and they're knocking the ball away from them. It's something Warren Central, they're going to have to back their pace off a little bit, or they're going to keep turning the ball up.
Rawlings heads to the bench for a breather, replaced by Anderson, and Elza gets it past half court, gets it to Davidson. Allen feeds Cunningham at the free throw line, back out to Elza, and Cunningham steps out for the three, got fouled on the shot, and man, I wish he would have knocked that down. It went in and out.
And just a silly foul by Duncan. Corey Cunningham had already released it, and the ball was well on its way to the basket when he made contact with him. But you have to let the shooter land, and he didn't do that. And he basically trampled Corey Cunningham. So
check this out.
Go ahead.
Corey Cunningham is, I believe, 6'6", shooting 45.5% from three-point range, the highest on the team.
How about that?
And we say it all the time. That's something he keeps in his back pocket, and decided to pull it out here in the first round of the boys' Sweet 16. He knocks down the first free throw. Jags up 21-16.
That changes so much for your offense to be able to have your four get out. I mean, you've got everybody on the floor can shoot a three-pointer for North Laurel at any time.
And Cunningham knocks down the second of three. And Duncan will head to the bench. He's replaced by Jeremiah McCombs. RJ Noble heads to the table, ready to check in for the Jags. And Cunningham hits the third free throw as well. So Jags now take a 7-point lead as Davidson gets a much-deserved breather here.
And they're going to kind of structure his breather around this media timeout that's coming up. So North Laurel's not going to play long without their star player out there. But now it's up to these other guys, Caden Allen and Corey Cunningham. What are you going to do with Reese Davidson off the floor? You got to protect this lead.
Look at Coach Valentine here, the passion on the sidelines. He's encouraging his guys to D up here, and that's a missed three-point attempt, but rebounded by the Dragons, and great hands by Elza, knocks it out of bounds. Saved North Laurel from giving up 2 points right there.
Yeah, and Warren Central's doing exactly what they need to attack the paint. The primary rim protectors off the floor, so they're going to drive right inside, but credit to Cooper Elza knocking that ball away, keeping that shot from being easy.
And there's Bird with another three, no good, and big board by Cam Anderson.
Look at Cam Anderson go, man, the energy man off the bench.
And he got that rebound because he boxed out, and I'm not sure who that was, but they were on his back the whole time.
I think that was McCombs on his back.
Yeah. Anderson right wing feeds it into Cunningham. Cunningham battling hard in there with Bird. That's a pretty good matchup. Allen 15-footer won't go. Rebounded by Hulbert. Up ahead to Johnson, left wing. To Bird in the corner, back to Johnson. Johnson asking for the screen there. Doesn't have anything. Kicks it to McCombs. McCombs' three's no good. And North Laurel comes up with the rebound. Cunningham was getting held right there by Bird.
So he was. And that's 2 possessions for Warren Central with Reese Davidson off the floor, and they've come away with no points.
That's huge.
That's a disaster for them.
Allen nearly had it knocked away. Gets to the left wing three. Why not Caden Allen?
He wasn't going to keep missing them. He's had a couple of three-pointers rim out, but Caden Allen, he can make those shots. We saw him do it just a couple weeks ago.
Big-time bucket. Jack go up by 10. And Davidson is getting a big breather here. McCombs, left wing three, no good. But rebound, that was a long rebound to track down into the hands of Warren Central. Cash Carter throws it away, and North Laurel with another forced turnover there.
Yeah, and McCombs was not ready for that pass. It hit him way outside of where he wanted to catch the ball at, and he was shot.
Allen gets it to Elza left wing. Minute and a half here. And I like the pace North Laurel's playing at. We're still being patient, but we're going to take what's given to us, and yeah, that was trouble there for Elza as McCombs had a massive swat out of bounds. But that'll lead us right into our media timeout as Bryce Cousin checks in for the Dragons and Reese Davidson back in for your Jags. North Laurel leads 26-16. 1 minute, 26 seconds remaining in the first half. We'll step aside for a quick media timeout and be right back on the Jaguar Broadcasting Network.
Kentucky Pool and Spa, specializing in fiberglass pool sales and installation. Servicing London, Corbin, Berea, Richmond, Somerset, Danville, and Harrodsburg. We are a full-service setup swimming pool and hot tub service. Find us on Facebook or online at kypoolandspa.com. Kentucky Pool and Spa, locally at 1297 Highway 192 East in London, proudly supporting our county's youth.
Hello, Laurel County. Mike Masters here. I'm running to be your next Laurel County Coroner. This May 19th election is important, and I'm asking for your vote. If elected, I will lead with honesty, integrity, and compassion, and I'll treat every family with dignity and respect during life's hardest moments. I'd appreciate your support, and I also ask for you to please remember my name, Mike Masters, for Laurel County Coroner. And from my family to yours, wishing all of our Laurel County sports teams the best of luck this tournament season.
Paid for by Mike Masters.
First National Bank of Manchester, we're all the bank you'll ever need. We're your hometown bank for all your needs. You can find us everywhere. Large enough to serve you well, we're small enough to care. When you call on us, you'll find we'll be your friend indeed. First National Bank of Manchester, we're all the bank you'll ever need.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. That was the final media timeout of the first half as your Jags lead 26-16.
And we had an appearance during the little entertainment. In the breaks, all right, the watch was out here. Up 10, so that was a big win and a big credit to Caden Allen and Corey Cunningham for playing awesome and keeping his team out in front with Reese Davidson off the floor.
Yeah, and Davidson heads back to the bench. He has 2 fouls, so they're running a little bit of offense, defense with him and R.J. Noble. Cousin attacks baseline, had his ball knocked away, but McCombs climbs the ladder to pull it down. Attacks, blocked by Cunningham, met him up top. Said, not today. Up ahead to Rawlings right wing and back out to Allen as we slow things down.
Corey Cunningham showed that he's just he can be that rim protector for North Laurel if Reese ain't out there. Oh.
Yeah, they're being real handsy with our guards out with the ball, so got to be careful. I hate how close we played to that half-court line there.
I know, it's right. Yeah, I know. Just a couple inches away.
26 seconds left to play. And North Laurel, I think we're trying to hold for one here. When's the last time Warren Central scored, Jared?
It's been a long time.
Man, I'd love to figure out. Let's see if we can find out. Allen on the left wing, down to 3 seconds. We need a shot. Elza saw the clock. Bucket up. No good. Just long. Fadeaway shot. Won't fall at the buzzer. Send us in to halftime. Lead here, and I'm trying to figure out Warren Central is
Warren's route is 4 minutes and 30 run. And look, I mean, he's, if not for those fouls and some of these other things, he would play the entire game. So he gets
it's just an added bonus.
It's an added bonus that you get your best player, even Freddie's Corey Cunningham in the absence of their leader. So a lot to be excited about. They're sitting up 10. You just couldn't ask for
these stats right here. North Laurel 40% from field goal, which for 20. But Warren Central is 6 for 21, 29% from field goal percentage, and ultimately that's been the difference. Our defense has just kind of stunned them. And
look at that free throw percentage right there. 8 of 10 from the free throw line. That wins you ball games in March.
Warren Central appears to be a little intimidated by the defensive efforts of Cunningham and Davidson in the paint. They've only gotten to the line one time, and it was on that tough and one floater down here over Davidson that got him his second foul. But North Laurel been to the free throw line 10 times at the free throw line, and Warren Central only once. Now, North Laurel with 5 turnovers, communication, not making strong passes. But Warren Central has 7 turnovers. We're out rebounding them 16-12. Just not much more, you could hope for your team other than limit those unforced turnovers. But really great outing here in the first half by your Jags. They're on the hunt for the first state championship. They want to make it to that Saturday game, which has also never been done on the boys' side. So, going to be an exciting 16 more minutes here, Jared.
This was the perfect, like you're talking about, trying to make it to Saturday. They've got 6 quarters between them and Saturday, and these first 2 that we've seen have been just exactly what you want, exactly what we thought this North Laurel team could do. Coming up here last year, you bring back the entire team from last season that beat Breathitt County and only lost to Montgomery County in the quarterfinals by 3 points. You bring that entire team back, minus Cole Jervis, but you bring the whole team back. This is exactly what we expected. They had those rough patches in the middle of the season, but they are playing as well as they ever have played, and there's just a good sense of energy around this team. But they've got to put it together for this next 16 minutes. Like I was telling you, this Warren Central team, they can shoot the lights out when they want to. They can get hot. I saw watching their game against South Barron, they put on a clinic shooting a 3-pointer for a quarter and put South Barron right out of the game. So that's something that Warren Central can do. North Laurel's got to continue to fight through all these ball screens. That's how they're going to get those 3-pointers open, is fighting through the ball screens.
I think personally we gave up too many 3-point opportunities.
Absolutely.
If they had hit some of these, it would be a whole different ball game, Jared.
You put two more of them on the board, and we have a different sense.
Absolutely. Warren Central 4 of 13. They shot 13 3-point field goals in the first half. That's way too many for a team, like you said, that could get hot at any given moment from behind the arc.
And a lot of them, there were a few that are open off of those ball screens, right? We saw that when people are getting lost, and that's hard because they're running these screens from the baseline all the way back out to the top of the 3-point line. And that's hard for a lot of these players to stay with sometimes because, you've caught a screen down here underneath the basket and your defender is 3 or 4 steps in front of you. But they've done a good job kind of collapsing on those and making it at least difficult. Even though you're not right with them, they still made it difficult and made the impact of the shot some. They've had a couple open looks, but you just overall just impressive. But they've got to continue. The screen deal is what they've got to focus on at the half. And we saw Bell County do that to them too, where North was in that man a ton. That's how Bell got a lot of their open shots was off screens. That's just generally what you do against man-to-man anyway. So that's what they got to focus on. But everything going well for North Laurel, you just can't help but be excited about it. Up 10 points, you couldn't ask for a better start.
Absolutely. So we will step aside for a break here. Still 10, almost 11 minutes left at halftime here. You know how that goes, extended half times, extended time between games here at the state tournament. So bear with us as we pay a couple bills here. But North Laurel up by 10, 26-16 over Warren Central at halftime of the first round of the boys 2026 UK Healthcare KHSAA Sweet 16. We'll step aside and be right back on the Jaguar Broadcasting Network.
Hey, everyone. Join Heaven's Hour with Elijah Jervis, Ethan Eversole, Jonathan Gibson, and J.J. Combs each Saturday at 9 a.m. on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London, and on Facebook and YouTube, where we break down the Word and bring it to life for you with Bible-based preaching and teaching for this generation. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Heaven's Hour each Saturday at 9, with an encore presentation at 9 p.m. on Sunday nights. on 98.5 WJTE, the light of London. Monticello Banking Company is a Kentucky-based financial institution with a rich history spanning well over a century. Established in 1895, we've been providing personal and business banking solutions to our customers, offering a wide range of services like checking and savings accounts, CDs, money market accounts, loans, credit cards, wealth management, and online banking solutions. Monticello Bank on 5th Street in London, serving our youth.
Gondolier Italian Restaurant of London is a proud supporter of North Laurel Athletics. Locally owned and operated, Doyle Jones and his family and staff use only the freshest ingredients with the largest menu selection around. Here are just a few of the things folks are saying about Gondolier. Fast, friendly service. Everything was delicious. While another satisfied customer says great service and staff. The food is amazing and has yet to disappoint. GondelierofLondon.com. North Laurel and Gondolier are a winning team.
Your local Burger King with locations in the London Shopping Center and at 1875 North Main in London proudly supports Laurel County's young athletes. Have it your way at BK.
Have it your way.
Hey everyone, Robbie Grimes here, candidate for Laurel County Sheriff. Our youth is very important to me. That's the reason I pledged to put a DARE officer back in our schools. I have over 25 years of law enforcement experience, with 18 years at the Laurel County Sheriff's Office, rising through the ranks all the way to major. If you want a sheriff truly dedicated to seeing our kids succeed, vote for me, Robbie Grimes for Sheriff. Go to RobbieGrimes.com for more information. Thank you and God bless.
Center Target Firearms and Indoor Range at 607 Don's Drive behind London's Walmart has a great indoor firearms range and affordable prices for times, targets, and all kinds of firearms. Also ask us about teaching firearm safety and handling. Walk-ups are welcome or phone 606-260-8822. Open each day except Sunday. Come in now and check out our range and simulator. And always shoot Center Target.
For quality casework since 1975, look no further than Stidham Cabinet Incorporated at 471 Nursery Road in Corbin. If you want experience, expertise, and dedication, you've found it at Stidham Cabinet. Come create your dream design by visiting our 2,000 square foot showroom, or visit StidhamCabinet.com to see a list of all of our name brand products to choose from. That's Stidham Cabinet, 471 Nursery Road in Corbin. Phone number 606-528-3648 or 800-425-0899.
Your Laurel County Judge Executive, David Westerfield, wants you to know he is seeking another term this upcoming May 2026. In this position since 2011, Judge Westerfield seeks your support as our fine county of Laurel continues to grow and expand, and also heal and recover from the recent devastation left by last May's tornado. David has several years of experience in local government with a proven track record. Judge Westerfield has laid a solid foundation, and there's more to be done. That's why he's asking for your vote this upcoming May primary, paid for by David Westerfield. Souls Harbor is a full gospel church. Powerful preaching, inspirational music, and spirit-filled worship are present at all of our services. Souls Harbor Church offers many ministries to share the gospel of Jesus. We offer various activities and groups for all ages. Ministries abound for our youth. Our Wednesday family night services provide for Royal Rangers and Missionettes. And we proudly support all of our area's young athletes at Souls Harbor. Go Lady Jags in your quest for a state title.
North Laurel Jaguar basketball is brought to you all season long by Revolution Physical Therapy in London, Kentucky. At 195 Commercial Drive, Suite 100, Revolution PT specializes in sports rehab, injury recovery, and personalized care to help you heal, strengthen, and get back in the game. Call 606-657-5111 today to schedule your appointment and stop letting pain slow you down. Revolution Physical Therapy, be better, move better, play better.
Whether it's a new piece of equipment, attachments, parts, or service, London's Meade Tractor is your local hometown dealer. We offer a wide selection of financing options to meet any budget. With a new location at 2800 East Hal Rogers Parkway, we have an extensive inventory, both new and used. We carry John Deere, Krone, Kuhn, ACI, HLA, and so much more. Stop in for a visit today. Meade Tractor proudly supports our area's youth. At East Bernstadt First Baptist Church, Pastor Norm Brock and his congregation are like the community they serve, a blend of good things, contemporary styles of worship combined with traditional favorites. They feel that worship is an important opportunity to sing and praise God in all circumstances. At First Baptist Church of East Bernstadt, you'll find yourself surrounded by encouraging people who want to love and serve you and help you find hope in Jesus. We're all about loving and serving so that all may know God, and you have a place here with us. We support all of our area's youth sports teams, and we say go Jaguars. First Baptist Church of East Bernstadt, here to serve.
Hey basketball fans, this is Coach T, Walter T. Hewlett, candidate for Laurel County Judge Executive. With 43 years in education and coaching, I know how to build a championship team, and I'm ready to work for you. I'm bringing community leaders, business owners, and government together to build a stronger Laurel County and a stronger Southern Kentucky. This isn't my campaign, it's our campaign. On Election Day, vote Coach T, number 1 on the ballot for Laurel County Judge Executive. It's tea time.
Paid for by Walter T. Hewlett for Laurel County Judge Executive. True Colors LLC is a residential and commercial finishing company you can trust. Dustin Lewis and his team of quality professionals can do the job great or small, and True Colors is a proud supporter of North Laurel Nation. Find True Colors LLC on Facebook or phone 606-657-5300. True quality, true service, true colors. Your Laurel County PVA, Don McFadden, would like you to be aware of the homestead exemption available to homeowners age 65 and older. Applicants must own and maintain the home as his or her primary residence as of January 1st of each year to qualify for an exemption. If granted, the exemption will lower the taxable value of your home by a designated dollar amount set by the Kentucky State Legislature. Don't wait. Apply at any time during the year you turn 65. The earlier the better. You can sign up online or visit the office. Don McFadden, Laurel County PVA. That's laurelpva.com or phone 606-864-2889. Jailbreaker brand flavored potato chips. Jailbreaker. Simply can't be beat. The Cell Boss blend tastes delicious with just the right blend of sweet and spicy. Jailbreaker. Find Jailbreaker at sporting events, convenience, and grocery stores all across the region. Jamie Mosley takes pride in serving only the best, and Jailbreaker brand certainly supports all of our area's youth sports teams. Jailbreaker.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. Less than a minute left here before we begin the third quarter. North Laurel leads 26-16 over Warren Central. And, Jared, just a heck of a first half for your Jags.
Yeah, and they had the perfect half. There's so many things went right for them. You know, it kind of started out a little sketchy there, got down 3 points, and Warren Central hit a bunch of those threes right in a row. And those 3 threes in about 4 possessions has been the majority of their points. And they've not scored a whole lot more other than that. But Warren Central will not stay cold forever. I'd be shocked if they do.
Yeah.
They're going to start drilling some of these threes like they did against South Bend, like they've done all year. They're going to start North Laurel team. Those 3-pointers, and the way they're getting them is off these screens. North's got to continue to fight through those, stay right with whoever you're defending. even if you get behind a little bit, make sure you get up there and contest that shot. So that's the important thing. You're going to have a really fresh Reese Davidson who's aggressiveness back on, not worry about it. That's an advantage for him. So got to stay on it here. Got to be smart with the basketball. No turnovers.
Yeah.
Something they didn't do a whole lot in the – and like that, you know, we saw it with the girls' game. A ton of turnovers right in a row put you right out of the game.
Absolutely.
So that's what they can't do.
Your Jags are led in scoring by Davidson with 9, followed up by Cunningham with 7, Allen with 5, Rawlings with 3, and Elza with 2. Warren Central basketball to start this third quarter, and they were led in scoring by number 5, Karan Johnson with 8, Caleb Prince and Armani Bird with 3, and Dominique Anthony with 2. Prince with it out top, being guarded by Allen over to McCombs. Back to Prince. North Laurel still in this man-to-man defense.
I think they may have switched to zone.
That was a nice pass down in the paint by McCombs. Or I guess McCombs was the one that scored the bucket there. But either way, Davidson got caught up in some screens down there. Warren Central with a much-needed bucket here to start the third. Davidson gets loose for the 3. Bang!
He's showing signs of what he did this time a year ago, putting on a big show at the state tournament.
Jags lead 29-18, 7:03 left to play here. And Prince dribbling out top, trying to get the offense set for the Dragons. Prince almost had his pass stolen away by Davidson.
I think they were in zone 4A possession, and they now switch back to man, I think is what happened. So this is what they need to stay in. I wouldn't be in a zone against Warren Central.
Prince trying to take Cunningham. He's cut off. Kicks it out to Mick Combs now to Anthony in the corner, and he'll throw the ball off of Davidson's foot. Kick ball stays here with the Dragons. And taking a moment while the officials make Caleb Prince tuck his jersey in. Lobs it up to Anthony, back to Bird. He's guarded by Cunningham up top. Bird feeds it into Anthony. Drives baseline, kicks it out to Mick Combs. Couldn't handle the pass.
If he would have had an open 3 if that pass had been online.
Absolutely right. North Laurel caught a break there. And wow, Anthony got loose for a layup and just missed it. Left it short off the front of the rim. Yep. Davidson now pushing. Gets to the left side. Layup too strong and rebounded there by Hulbert. Hulbert up ahead to Prince. Prince rises up, but his floater over Rawlings no good. Put back attempt no good. And it's going to go out of bounds off North Laurel. Stays with Warren Central.
And so you can feel the sense of that track meet kind of start where North took this bucket down here in transition. Well, they didn't have their defense set back up like they wanted to, going the other way, and gave Warren Central that opportunity to run. You want to keep Warren Central from being able to run, keep them in their half court because they're not comfortable in it.
Dragons get it into McCombs, over to Anthony. Anthony attacking baseline, blocked by Davidson. Oh, my goodness.
He couldn't have been any more straight up than what he was.
No, that's not a good call. Davidson straight up, met the ball up top. That's exactly what you teach. What else is he supposed to do as a defender down there?
I guess get out of the way. I don't know.
Yeah, let him shoot it. I don't know. So that's going to put Dominique Anthony at the line, shooting 2 for the Dragons. North Laurel leads 29-18.
I mean, maybe he got him with his body, his lower half, maybe. I mean, that's the only thing you can see because his upper half looked fine, and he blocked the shot. I mean, didn't make any contact. I don't
know. What's that saying, Jared?
You can't. Go ahead. What is it?
Ball don't lie.
Yeah, ball don't lie. Right. Exactly. Yeah, the ball did not lie. The shot didn't go in. Right.
Anthony missed the first free throw, knocks the second one down. Jags lead by 10, 29-19 over Warren Central. And here comes that Warren Central press. Allen gets it past the timeline, steps through 2 defenders, finds Elza. And North Laurel broke that press once again with ease.
Yeah, but Warren Central's just going to, they are attempting it again. They're going to have to stay out of it.
Oh, Davidson, nasty step back. Why not?
Man, he saw McCombs. McCombs was worried about that Davidson drive. Reese Davidson, as you go down in the paint, I'm going to shoot this three right here.
Nasty little drag back crossover there. Whew,
he does stuff that just, I mean, you have to appreciate how talented he is.
And right there, Elza got his hand. Takes a long two. It's no good. Rebounded by Allen.
Yeah, Corey Cunningham's doing a good job getting pulled out there on defense against him.
And Allen, trapped in the corner, finds Cunningham. Cunningham now double teamed. And Coach Valentine not wanting to take any chances. He'll call 30. We'll step break. Your Jags up 32-19. 4 minutes, 44 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Looking for unbeatable deals on quality vehicles? Since 1984, London Auto Sales has been your trusted source for late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. From rugged pickups to sleek sedans, we've got the ride for you. Visit us over on Somerset Road, online at londonautosales.net. London Auto Sales, where quality meets affordability.
And that was a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Valentine in order to prevent the turnover there. So smart call as Elza is set to inbound underneath North Laurel's basket. Gets it into Davidson. Davidson to Rawlings. Now back to Elza. Looked like they were trying to get a three open at the top of the key. Did not have it. Allen now trying to penetrate. Gets it to Davidson on the left wing. Back to Allen. Allen being guarded by Johnson. Finds Elza left side of the court over to Davidson in the paint. Back out to Elza. Wanted the three. Didn't take it.
He's got a mismatch. He's got Bird, the four on him right now. Man, Cooper Elza, he's in the basket.
He's going to try. Comes off the Davidson screen.
I got the switch back.
Got the switch back. And Cunningham in the paint. Kicks it out. Rawlings, three. Bang!
Oh, there we go. Gotta love it, Jordan Rollins. He won't stay cold for long. He's drilled two today.
Jags lead 35-19. And Johnson going to try to match the three. He can't. And the rebound by Rawlings. Gets it to Davidson. Davidson threw it into the hands of Johnson, and he will get the layup to go.
And that's just that. There you go. The press worked for Warren Central. The first time it's worked all night or all day.
I don't think he was expecting Johnson to get up as high as he did. And North Laurel nearly had a turnover. Hard fall for someone on Warren Central. That was McCombs. And then it was helter-skelter from there. Elza was looking for Cunningham, but Cunningham didn't see him and just threw it out of bounds there.
Yeah, and North Laurel's got to calm down. That's two possessions back-to-back with turnovers. You're still nursing. You've got a 14-point lead. You just need to relax. Don't let Warren Central speed you up. Don't let Warren Central get in this running game that they like to do. Keep them. If they're able to keep Warren Central from running in transition, keep them in their half-court offense, Warren Central's going to have a hard time coming back because they're just not comfortable in their half-court offense.
Prince dribbling out top here. Over to Johnson and gets open for a three. Knocks it down.
There we go. Those are the screens we were talking about. Warren Central runs an off-ball screen. Corey Cunningham gets lost in it, and they had a wide-open shot. They've got to limit that. Warren Central can come back really quick making those threes.
We get it into Cunningham. Just a strong move in the paint for two.
That's what you need to set a little Pepto-Bismol, settle the stomach back down, Corey Cunningham.
Jags up 37-24. 2 minutes, 44 seconds remaining here. Prince, they ran that same play to get Johnson open, but Prince took it to the basket instead. Misses the floater, and Rawlings just couldn't grab the rebound, lost it out of bounds, and that'll take us into the third quarter media timeout. 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Jags lead 37-24. We'll step aside and be right back on the
Hello,
Jaguar
my name is
Broadcasting
Chance
Network.
McPeak, and I'm running for Magistrate of District Number 5. I've spent more than 20 years serving our community as a proven volunteer, problem solver, and hands-on leader. I believe leadership means being proactive, seeing issues before they become problems, and planning for the future with a clear vision and common sense mentality. I'm open-minded, reliable, and committed to making decisions that put our families, our safety, and our growth first. This is my home where I raised my 3 children with my wife, Katie, and we are ready to work every day to move District 5 forward together. Please consider voting McPeak for Magistrate in May of 2026. Thank you. This has been paid for by Chance McPeak.
This is Walter T. Hewlett, or Coach T, candidate for Laurel County Judge Executive. Over my 43 years in education and coaching, I know how to build a championship team. As your next Judge Executive, I will work with community leaders, business owners, and other government officials to create a sustainable economic future for all Laurel Countyans. I will help build a team that collaborates with both business and government to build a stronger Laurel County in southern Kentucky. Together, we can make a difference. This is not my campaign, it's our campaign. I humbly ask for your support and vote for Laurel County Judge Executive. It's tea time.
Paid for by Committee to elect Walter T. Hewlett, Laurel County Judge Executive.
Broadcasting Network. North Laurel third quarter this morning. Jags lead 37-24 over Warren Central. And what a great atmosphere it's been so far, Jared.
Absolutely. North Laurel County's come out and supported this team, and they're sitting up 13. And Jaelyn, looking up here at the scoreboard, you've had what we kind of anticipated. Corey Cunningham and Reese Davidson both combining for a whole bunch of points. Well, they're combining for 21 of North's 37 points. They've done most of the work. They've been doing most of the work the last month. And they're having a heck of a night, or a heck of a day, for sure.
Absolutely. So, basketball underneath. Looking to inbound. And Carter had some speed there. He chases it down. With it now. Gets to the free throw line, kicks it back out. Prince being guarded by Allen, almost 5-second count, gives it up to Johnson, back to Prince. Now to Anthony in the corner, and he feeds Bird, who had the mismatch, but his jumper was no good over top Rawlings. And Davidson off to the races. Gets to the corner and has to get it back out to Cunningham.
Yeah, they were putting a ton of pressure, doubling every time, especially getting in them corners and doubling a lot right now in transit, in this half, in their half court.
Cunningham hands it off to Davidson. Now to Rawlings. He'll try another three. No good. And North Laurel fighting for the rebound. Cunningham was fouled.
And the effort play from Reese Davidson to follow Rawlings' shot inside. He's the one passing it to him and coming off that screen. Reese Davidson followed it inside, tapped it around enough where Cooper Elza somebody was in position for it and got it.
Cunningham caught it, thought about the 15-footer, kicks it back out to Elza instead. Minute 35 left to play here. And Elza just dribbling in one place right here. And Coach Unseld is calling for a switch as Johnson comes on Elza. And what a play. Elza couldn't get the layup to fall, but such a smart play. Cut back door up ahead to Bird, and Davidson knocked it away momentarily, but Prince comes up with it. Kick out. Anthony three was no good. Rebounded by the Jags.
And North Laurel is fortunate. Warren Central they've gone cold from the three-point line. They've just not shot like they typically do.
And now Elza, they're going to say he just lost it out of bounds, but it looked like I thought Warren Central tapped it away out of bounds.
That's what it felt like, on the steal right there. That should have been North Laurel basketball.
Elza comes to the bench, and Anderson replaces him. 59.3 seconds remaining here. Prince dribbling out front, gets it to Johnson on the left wing. Prince spin move at the free throw line Tough layup on the right side, falls.
And fought through all kinds of contact, too. Caden Allen played great defense on it. It just fell. Shot did.
And now Warren Central turning up the defense there. Allen was hacked. No call. Going to have to be strong with it here. Down to 28 seconds left, and Davidson has it out front. North Laurel getting set here. Davidson over to Rawlings on the left wing. Hands it off to Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it away. Anderson could not come up with the steal, and that's a big bucket by McCombs. They cut this lead down to 9, down to 13 seconds. We need a big basket here. Davidson is going to go to the rack and just lost it out of bounds.
Just, this is, you look up and you've had a couple turnovers, ball out of bounds, and now Warren Central with a little momentum here down 9 instead of down 13 like they were just a few moments ago.
And McCombs heave at the buzzer, no good, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Rough in there for the Jags. Hopefully they will bounce back as we start the fourth. Jared.
Your Laurel County Judge Executive, David Westerfield, wants you to know he is seeking another term this upcoming May 2026. In this position since 2011, Judge Westerfield seeks your support as our fine county of Laurel continues to grow and expand, and also heal and recover from the recent devastation left by last May's tornado. David has several years of experience in local government with a proven track record. Judge Westerfield has laid a solid foundation, and there's more to be done. That's why he's asking for your vote this upcoming May primary, paid for by David Westerfield.
Hey everyone, Robbie Grimes here, candidate for Laurel County Sheriff. Our youth is very important to me. That's the reason I pledged to put a DARE officer back in our schools. I have over 25 years of law enforcement experience, with 18 years at the Laurel County Sheriff's Office, rising through the ranks all the way to major. If you want a sheriff truly dedicated to seeing our kids succeed, vote for me, Robbie Grimes for Sheriff. Go to robbiegrimes.com for more information. Thank you and God bless.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. North Laurel leads 37-28 over Warren Central into the fourth quarter. And in there, Warren Central knows it's do or die time now, and they've kind of picked up the intensity on the defensive end, and it caused some problems there for the Jags. Looks like it's going to be North Laurel basketball to start the fourth quarter. We just hope they can settle in here in this corner and finish the job.
Yeah, and they've really caught the turnover bug here at the end of the third quarter. They've got to, they can't let pressure from Warren Central cause a bunch of turnovers.
Allen to the
credit to Warren. They've got to calm down and make good passes, get to the person who's being doubled.
North Laurel had 5 turnovers there in the third quarter alone, so it's tough. They had 5 in the first half and then ended up with 5 in one quarter. But Davidson had something to say, knocked down another 3.
Man, it makes it look easy from the three-point line from time to time.
Prince with it now out top. Jags now lead 40-28. Johnson trying to get free. Gets to the paint. Pull-up jumper no good. Rims in and out. And a fight for the rebound. And Cunningham just took it from McCombs. Davidson gets it to Elza. Double team back up to Davidson in the middle. Over to Allen on the right wing. Allen back out to Elza.
Man, you wish Caden Allen may have kicked it over to Corey Cunningham or Jordan Rawlings. They were open on the other side, but just decided to back it back out. Not the worst decision in the world.
Feeds Cunningham. He'll go to work. Kicks it back out. Allen, 3. Bang.
Oh, there we go. That's what they needed. And really, Warren Central's defense was all discombobulated from that press and led to that open three for Caden Allen.
That was probably the quickest shot I've ever seen Allen shoot. I mean, the release time on that one, he caught it right here where he was going up and just went up with it. I mean, that was a Reed Shepherd type catch and shoot in the corner right there from Caden Allen.
It's a bad man.
Prince attacks, easy floater, couldn't get it to fall, and wow, Armani Berg got up right there, almost had the putback. Davidson coast to coast, layup no good. Allen with the rebound, back out. Cunningham three, short off the front of the rim, and Valentine not happy with that. Valentine is fired up. That was not the shot he wanted. He wanted them to come down here and try to dribble some time off this clock and get a good shot. And, had Cunningham hit that, he wouldn't have said anything.
That's right, but he didn't.
But you take a shot like that, Coach wants you to knock it down. So that Coach Unseld here for the Warren Central Dragons. North Laurel went on a little bit of a run there, and Coach Unseld is kind of trying to get his team settled down here, and Coach Valentine is reminding his team, try for a shot. So far, I expect him to come out of this timeout being a lot more patient.
And they need to be. And you don't blame Corey Cunningham because he had an open shot. Like, he had a good look. But you have to look at the outcome of the game. Sometimes it's better just to back it off a little bit, especially, But that was a good little 7-0 run for North Laurel. Pushed them back out in front, kind of got them calmed back down. Hopefully they don't have to push it as much while Warren Central pressures them.
It's Warren Central basketball after the 32nd timeout. And, oh, my gosh, another foul on Reese Davidson that I just did not see the foul, and that's going to be his fourth.
And that changes your whole deal for Reese Davidson. Now, he's one foul away from fouling out. He basically cannot contest many more shots at the basket the rest of the game.
No, and Reese looked at the ref and said, how was that a foul on me? I'm guessing he thought the contact was from someone completely different. Honestly, I didn't get a good look at the play.
Yeah.
As McCombs knocks down the first free throw, but the ref just shrugged his shoulders like, I don't know, but it's on you. So,
and you've seen Reese play super, just not aggressive at all into the basket, conscious of that foul. That's somehow got one.
So 2 points on the board now for Warren Central. Cuts this Jaguar lead back down to 13, and we'll have another timeout taken by Coach Unseld. We'll take a break for this one. Jags lead 43-30, 5:51 left to play. First of the 2026 KHSAA UK Healthcare Boys.
Laurel County Sheriff John Root has a heart for his community and its young people. Sheriff Root strongly supports and encourages our area young people to get involved in your school activities. And Sheriff Root wishes the very best to all our area Laurel County student athletes. This ad was paid for by Sheriff John Root.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. North Laurel leads 43-30. Just a couple of key things. Davidson has 4 fouls, so that's going to be something that'll play a The Jaguar Broadcasting Network had some technical difficulties there, went offline for a moment, but we are back, and that was a huge three-pointer we just had in the corner. Jags lead 46-30 over Warren Central and Dowlings in the corner. 5 minutes, 11 seconds left to play. And we had a timeout right here. So look, that was just a 30-second timeout.
And you had a good crowd pop, too. Like the crowd really got very loud because there for a second we weren't hearing ourselves, and you could hear the crowd really loud. You've got a good – I'm so impressed with our student section over here, Jaelyn. There's quite a bit of North Laurel green over to our right, so they've come out and supported their team.
North Laurel basketball here, Warren Central in this press. Davidson back to Elza. And Elza has to take it himself and got hit hard on the arm, turned it over, but Cunningham hustles, gets it back over to Rawlings, and he got bailed out right there by the official. And
that's the second time we've seen a pass to Cooper Elza where somebody passed it way outside of where he was because he hadn't broke away from his defender yet. Just some miscommunication.
That was the definition of bailed out right there.
For real, because that was going to be a turnover the other way. But hey, look at Corey Cunningham. What a man.
Yeah.
He's a couple big-time effort plays, showing why he is so important to this team.
Rawlings hands it off to Allen. Allen just splits the defenders, gets to the paint, step through, flips it up and in. Are you kidding me?
How about that, Jaelyn? Look at the sophomore go.
Allen has 10 points. He's reached his double-digit mark with 4:33 left to play. And McCombs' three is no good. But Anthony saves it inbounds, back into the hands of McCombs. He attacks, kicks it back out. And Anthony, that was a good contest at the rim by Cunningham as Holbert almost had an easy look right there.
And Cunningham's going to have to do that with Reese Davidson in foul trouble. He's going to have to play rim protector the rest of the game. But he can do it.
That was number 14, Randall Holbert. We have two Holberts on this team. Yes, this is the first time we've saw Randall in the ball game. North Laurel with another turnover and then a frustration foul by Cunningham. But honestly,
that's what I was about to say. That's a good frustration foul because you had Warren Central out in transition for an easy 2 points. Now they have to get back in that half-court offense that they just hate to be in.
Yeah.
And now that they got to do something like that. So that's a good foul.
Yeah,
that's
only
what you got.
Second.
You make a mistake like that with a turnover, but you don't make another mistake. You go ahead and fix it, control what you can control. And Corey Cunningham did that with the foul.
Yeah, just the second team foul this quarter and just his second personal. So Warren Central didn't have a fast break there. So good job, Cunningham. Pretty smart foul right there. Prince kicks it out. That's Randall Holbert. His three's no good. Rebounded by Allen. Gets it to Davidson. Now to Elza. Back to Allen. He'll get it past half court to Rawlings in the corner. And Allen's just going to the rack. That time the floater, no good.
And Valentine about to have a stroke with that shot right there.
I mean, honestly, it's a good look. And we give up a three, and it's good in the corner by Bryce Cousin. Davidson almost had it knocked away from behind to Rawlings. He doesn't take the three. North Laurel just wants to hold it here as they lead by 15. And another turnover by the Jags. Elza just threw it into the hands of the Dragons. And Randall Holbert goes to the basket, lost his footing. How is that out of bounds off of us? How is that out of bounds off of us?
He landed on the baseline with the ball.
How is that out of bounds off of us? Crazy call underneath the basket on one of the most obvious plays of the whole game, and they say it's out of bounds off us. Warren Central basketball under their own goal. Oh man! All right. Well, is this media timeout?
This is the media timeout.
Okay, so we're into our final media timeout. Jags are hanging on. They lead 48-33 over Warren Central. And when we come back from media timeout, it will be Dragon basketball underneath their own basket with 2:55 left to play here on the Jaguar Broadcasting Network.
North Laurel Jaguar basketball is brought to you all season long by Revolution Physical Therapy in London, Kentucky. At 195 Commercial Drive, Suite 100, Revolution PT specializes in sports rehab, injury recovery, and personalized care to help you heal, strengthen, and get back in the game. Call 606-657-5111 today to schedule your appointment and stop letting pain slow you down. Revolution Physical Therapy. Be better, move better, play better.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. North Laurel leads 48-33, 2 minutes, 55 seconds left to play, and it will be Warren Central basketball underneath their own basket here as we come back from this media timeout. And North Laurel just had a couple of wonky possessions, Jared, just, making silly turnovers. And Warren Central's doing their best to keep applying this defensive pressure, and they hit a three finally.
Yeah, I know.
Sparked some momentum.
Yeah, and they hadn't hit, hardly any threes at all here in this. Not many. How many do they have in the game? They what, 6, right?
6 of 19, yeah.
6 of 19, so they've been called. But the deal is you couple the turnovers that North is having on their end with the three-point shots that Warren Central can hit on their end, and that is just scary. I mean, that makes you freak out because even though we're up 15, you can see that lead evaporate in 3 possessions with these turnovers and threes that Warren Central can make.
Absolutely. Randall Hulbert inbounds it, gets it in to Cash Carter. Long two, nearly banked it in, Jared, and it was in and out. No good by the Dragons. Allen now past the half-court line, gets it to Elza over to Rawlings left wing, and North Laurel they're going to do their best to be patient here, Jared. You don't want to take a shot unless it's wide open under the basket. But then again, this pressure of Warren Central turns North Laurel over again, and the Dragons have another three-pointer, and it's good. Same player.
Oh, my goodness.
Bryce Cousin has knocked down 2 3-pointers here for the Dragons, and Warren Central's moving on some momentum here. 49-36.
Yeah, North Laurel's got to relax. They're doing a good job busting the press. They got to keep doing that.
And we've got a foul on Warren Central. Looks like that'll just be the team third this quarter. North Laurel trying to hold on to this lead. Right now, Davidson inbounding on the sideline. And it's a tough thing to do, Jared. This Warren Central team has really stepped up their defensive play here, and you wonder, had they played this hard
the whole
game, what the outcome would be. Rawlings has it now over to Allen. Wide open is Cunningham for the layup, and that's how you do it right there.
Yep.
I mean, you're not going to be able to dribble and not turn it over for the entire 2 minutes left in the ball game. You just want to take shots like that where Cunningham was wide open and had the layup. There's Cousin again. That time got lucky, hits the top of the backboard from the corner. Put back attempt, no good. And Cunningham comes up with the rebound.
Another gigantic rebound. Him and Reese Davidson come together to clear that ball for North.
51-36. 1 minute, 30 seconds left to play. Davidson to Elza. Elza is fouled by Cousins on the play.
And that's what Warren Central, that's an intentional foul by Warren Central, not their call, but they're going to foul the rest of the way here. Because you're down 14, you can't let North sit back and just continue to run the clock out. So we're going to see a whole lot of fouls here from Warren Central. And it's imperative that North Laurel drill their free throws. And I think North has done excellent from the free throw line so far tonight. What are they, 8 of 10?
Yeah.
So they've just done incredible with that.
Elza with it now, gets it to Allen. Allen's being guarded by Donovan Bradford, a sophomore as well, this is our first time seeing him, and throws it away right into the hands of Randall Hilbert, who gets the steal and the score. Killer. It's just killer.
And that's just a lazy pass.
Yeah.
Like you see that Hilbert was going to jump in the lane there and run with that Hubert, whatever, was going to jump the lane, and he still passed it. Like he still threw the ball. That was just a mistake.
That's just one of those moments that comes with being a sophomore. I mean, you're on the biggest stage that you could be on in a season, and trying to close this game out, and you're not locked in enough, and you give up a turnover,
right?
A steal and a score.
You're sitting up 14, and you say, "Well, we're in good shape. I don't have to make that pass, Chris," but you do. I mean, they have to. So But Caden Allen, without him,
Yeah,
they wouldn't have. He's
absolutely.
had 10 points and some major buckets in this game for this team. And the scoring distribution, you love this for North Laurel, right? You've got Rollins with 9, Allen with 10, Corey Cunningham with 11, and then Reese with his 18. That's so impressive to take some of that pressure off of Reese Davidson. That's what they've needed for 2 months, right? They need that pressure taken off of Reese where he does not have to do it all, where he doesn't have so much attention on him. And just credit to Caden Allen and Corey Cunningham. That's some offense that he's not always had around him. He's had Jordan Rollins and Cooper Elza help him quite a bit the last couple of years, but Caden Allen and Corey Cunningham, are just playing incredible. And especially Caden Allen. Man, Caden Allen and Corey Cunningham, you don't want to look too much ahead in the future, but they are going to be scary good in the next couple of years.
North Laurel had 5 turnovers in the first half. They now have 14 in the entire game, if that tells you what these last 2 quarters have been like for them offensively.
Just cry. I mean, they ought to be up more than they are, but here now only up 12 because of all those turnovers. And like you talked about, Warren Central, if they'd have put this pressure on North Laurel the whole time, this would be a completely different game. I'm not sure why they didn't, why they chose once they got down to start pressuring. We're thankful they did. They did it like that.
Absolutely. So.
And that's a credit to North Laurel because they busted it a couple times early on, and Warren Central just came out of it and said, well, we can't do that. They're just going to beat us to death. And then Warren Central got their backs against the wall and had to keep doing it.
Absolutely. North Laurel, long baseball pass by Elza.
Goodness.
And I don't know what we were doing there. We just threw it.
That was a punt.
And here comes number 2, Cash Carter. His layup was no good, thankfully, and Davidson's fouled, which will send him to the line. So
I just don't understand that one, Jaelyn, because you toss it. I mean, it was double covered. And I know he had Jordan Rollins down there, but he had 2 people right around him. That's just not a smart pass.
I don't know, but Elza's hugging his teammates right now, just thankful that Warren Central didn't score off of that, and now Davidson's at the line shooting 2 in the bonus. So first free throw by Davidson is up and in.
It makes you smile if you're a North Laurel fan. Reese Davidson making them shots, making those free throws. Gosh, that's huge. Has he missed one tonight? I don't think today he's not missed a free throw.
Let's see here.
Right.
We love this handy dandy live stats.
4-4 from the free throw line. How about that?
Yeah. Make it 5 of 5.
Yeah. Yeah, the live stats are incredible.
Yeah.
That is just
shout out to KHSAA and whoever's running that.
Yeah.
It's nice. So Rawlings heads to the bench for North Laurel. North Laurel in some full court pressure of their own. And Davidson comes up with the steal there.
That's a lazy pass from Warren Central. Reese Davidson was standing right in front of Duncan.
We're down to 40 seconds left here. North Laurel going to do their best work to try to, dribble this clock out. Allen trying to keep his dribble alive.
Warren Central doing their best to put some pressure on, but I think now they're going to start. Well, I thought they were going to start fouling.
We almost turned it over there, but back into the hands of Elza, down to 15 seconds.
Yep, and Coach Unsel's called the dogs off, giving it away.
And that's going to do it for as they defeat the Warren Central Dragons here in the first round of the 2026 UK Healthcare KHSAA Boys Sweet 16. And they are one step closer, Jared, to capturing, that first state championship for North Laurel.
And this was a giant test for North Laurel. Coming into this game, there had been a lot of talk that the 13th region was not going to win a single game at the Sweet 16. North Laurel's proved a lot of those people wrong, knocking off the number 4 team according to KSR's rankings.
Yeah.
Warren Central's number 4, knocking them off. That's huge. And they've got an even tougher test in the next game against
St. X.
St. X. I got
Xavier.
St. Xavier, who is the number 2 team.
Yeah, they knocked off Cove Cath, and let me tell you, St. X is big.
Yeah,
we're gonna have some trouble, I think, with their height, and that's gonna have to make our guard play be even more crisp and even more locked in on this St. X team, just because they. I think they've got us beat in the height department all around.
Yeah.
But going to be an exciting game, and luckily we have a whole day tomorrow. Boys will not play till Friday.
Awesome.
So they have all day tomorrow to prepare for this St. X team, and they will play them, I believe, Friday morning at 11.
11 o'clock. That's
yes.
right. Yep.
So man, what a game for your Jags. It was rocky there at some point,
We started getting a little
yeah.
nervous when they turned the ball over a ton, especially, I think it got down to as low as 9, the lead did. But, every time it got close like that, North would put a couple possessions together to put that away. So that's impressive for them. A lot of fight from this team, too, because you could sense them panicking, right? You could feel that among the team, especially with all those turnovers and everything. But they relaxed enough that they were able to score all these points and keep Warren Central at bay, and you have to be so happy. And you hate the draw you got, right? Because you wish that they did this a little bit differently. I heard y'all talking about last night they ought to do it by RPI or something, and I think that's fairly accurate. They need to do something different than this because it's unfair for North. North is going to have to play these teams anyway, but they ought to have to play them on Saturday. But anyway, that's beside the point. But for them to come through in this moment, this is huge for this program. And just shows what we all knew about this North Laurel team. We knew that you're bringing back every single player from a team last year that was 2 wins away from a state title, or 3 wins away from a state title. Very, close, right? So you bring everybody back. You expect them to come back and do something like this, and this is just an impressive win and a credit to Nate Valentine and his coaching staff with how they developed this team, because there were times this season that they had that stretch.
Struggles.
They lost to Madison Central and lost to Bell County and lost to GRC. Had that horrible loss against GRC just 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was three
right back to back to back
losses like that right at the end of the season that were.
But North Laurel's come back and shown that they're okay. I mean, that they're going to be all right, and they fought back through all those things. I mean, it's awesome, man. It's really, really fun. And Jaelyn, me and you, we preached on it forever, right?
Yeah.
It is not always like this.
No, I mean, I'm telling you, I'm so impressed with our crowd today, though. This is what we've been wanting to see on both girls and boys side, and they really showed up today. And, the North Laurel earned Laurel County another day off of school on Friday.
Yeah,
so
man, everybody get excited.
These students better, and these teachers and staff members, they better
haul your butt up to Lexington. It's only an hour. Yeah, carpool. It's an hour and 40 minutes.
Absolutely.
I know gas prices are going up, but we'll just ignore that.
Yeah.
It's an hour and 40 minutes up here to Lexington. Come up here and watch this game. Go get you some lunch after. Go get you some Bellinate or something. Get something good. Make a day out of it, and come watch this team, because it is not always like this. You don't always have a North Laurel team that is this competitive, that's got a real legitimate shot to make some history and bring a second tournament, their first ever state championship and the second championship for Laurel County, to bring that back to our county that we love so much. So it's a huge moment. Come out and support these kids, because that helps them, right? When they see that their community cares about it so much, they're willing to spend their $20 to come out here and see them and watch them play. It means even more to them, and they're going to try even harder to win these games. So
absolutely.
That's huge. Yep.
We're going to do just a quick rundown of the final stats here, and then hopefully we can catch some of these North Laurel interviews here. Maybe ask a question or two, Jared, in the media room.
Yeah, let's do it. I love
but for North Laurel, they were led in scoring by Mr. Kentucky basketball candidate Reese Davidson, 20 points. He was 5 for 5, perfect from the free throw line, 3 for 3, perfect from 3-point range.
What a night.
6 for 11 from field goal total, ended with 6 rebounds there, and 1 block, 2 steals. So great performance there by Reese. Following him up is Corey Cunningham, the sophomore, 11 points, 5 for 5 from free throw line as well. And Reese had 6 rebounds. Corey had 4 rebounds. Caden Allen had 10 points, 4 for 8 from field goal, 2 for 4 from 3-point range. He finished with 7 rebounds, 3 assists. And then Jordan Rawlings finished with 9 points. He was 3 of 7 from 3-point range, ended with 3 rebounds, 1 assist. And Cooper Elza with 2 points and 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal for the Jags. So just great showing by our North Laurel boys, and more than anything, they survive in advance. The end wasn't pretty, and I'm sure Valentine will have some things to say about that tonight and at the shoot-around tomorrow and at practice. But, at this point, it doesn't matter how you get the job done.
Well, what matters is what was on that scoreboard, and it was 52-38, North Laurel out in front. That's what you want. And right, they've got things to clean up. Anytime, you're never going to play – like the perfect game don't exist, right? Like you're never going to play an absolutely perfect game, 100% execution, but you want to try to limit as many of those mistakes as you can. And North has got some of those they've got to fix. So just like any team does. And so they're in the final 8, right? We're going to be in the Elite 8. There's only 18 going to, after tomorrow night, there's only going to be 8 teams left. North Laurel's one of them. And they have got a shot to keep on dancing and make it to Saturday. And Man, this is awesome, Jaelyn. We get to come back and call another North Laurel game. We didn't know, you just don't know when you come up here. You're like, well, don't
Clear
know if
your
I'm
schedule.
I got to go get my schedule worked out. But so you just don't know when you get up here. You don't know if you're going to come back or not. So and the finality of it is what makes this so much fun, right? Because you know that if you lose, it's over. You're not playing no more games. You're done. It's over. You're not going to play again until next December. The finality of it is what gives this so much fun and stress, and it's fun to be in this stressful moment.
Yep.
And it's a lot more fun when they win. So.
Absolutely. So we will wrap things up for today's stream. Your Jaguars come away with the win, 52-38, clinching their spot in the Elite Eight. They will play St. X, one of the top teams in the state, on Friday morning at 11 a.m. If you can't be here, try your hardest to be here. If you can't, listen to me and Jared. It'll be audio only due to restrictions. But listen to us. We'll do what people used to say, turn your TV down and your radio up.
Yeah. Hey, do that. See, I did that to prep for this game. I went back and watched I did that for the girls' game against GRC. I listened to you and your dad, Mike. Enjoyed that. That was a lot more fun than listening to just some random commentator from KHSAA. And look,
we're homers, but that's what makes it fun.
So what you do, go get your phone and get your little Bluetooth speaker, set your Bluetooth speaker out, and put it on pause. And I think, it's way behind. Like it was like 6 minutes behind. But put it on pause and wait around for a second and then time us up, because we're going to give you a whole lot better angle on it, and an angle you like better if you're from Laurel County and pulling for the Jags than what these KHSAA is. It's good as, we appreciate them and glad.
Yes.
It's Cameron Mills doing the call for KHSAA. So we're glad they're doing it, but turn them down and turn us up. Give them their $15 to watch it. Turn them down, turn us up. And, but even if you don't have to turn them on, you can sit here and listen to us and we'll paint the picture for you.
Absolutely.
So come back and
11 a.m.
listen.
Friday morning, North Laurel taking on the Tigers of St. Xavier. And, boy, is it going to be a heck of an Elite Eight matchup, Jared.
Yep,
we can't wait.
It's going to be awesome. I'm excited. Go Jags. Go Jags.
Thank you all to our sponsors and everyone listening. Share this stream. If you have people that couldn't listen, couldn't watch, couldn't make the game, share this with them. Let them go back and relive some of the exciting moments from your Jaguars' 52-38 win over the Warren Central Jaguars here on the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. We'll step aside, and we'll see you Friday morning. Go Jags.
Go Jags.
North Laurel Jaguar basketball is brought to you all season long by Revolution Physical Therapy in London, Kentucky. At 195 Commercial Drive, Suite 100, Revolution PT specializes in sports rehab, injury recovery, and personalized care to help you heal, strengthen, and get back in the game. Call 606-657-5111 today to schedule your appointment and stop letting pain slow you down. Revolution Physical Therapy, be better, move better, play better.